our main topic is, can money keep a woman in a relationship?
Yes, no.
If you do not have money, you're telling me that you cannot date a Moe, you cannot date a Ptolemy Badge.
Before.
Is that what it means?
They've told you from, they don't fence
even if you can,
from the word go, bro.
how long will you keep them for?
So let me tell you something. You see, one of the problem I have with the Lagos girl is the fact that, you see, this thing called money, right? This entitlement called money on the table of the Lagos girl is, it's a viral infection. And I say viral. And I say viral infection because it's a virus that has eaten deep into a lot of
I want to remind you, Moe
minds.
actually said that she cannot date a man who lives on the mainland. So you, I, and
She said that?
Femi are out
We're
of the
out
picture.
of the picture.
Gang.
You can still.
First of all, I'm married,
She
and
said
she knows
she
that.
can't date anybody that lives on the mainland.
Yeah, she said.
Is
so
that what she said?
categorically. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
That's what she said. Why? Because you know something we don't know.
No,
Yes, because I know something
Gang
you
knows
don't know.
something we don't know.
but wait, so she can't date anybody that lives on the mainland. So in her mind, everybody that lives on the mainland is broke.
Yes,
Of course
exactly.
not.
You're
Now.
broke.
You guys, come on, Femi, come on.
She doesn't know.
But here's the
Well,
thing.
the
doesn't know
truth
that.
is she actually meant because of the distance.
No, but here's the thing. There's something you need to
understand. Third mainland, we don't empty.
listen.
So
There's something you missed out on that I want you to also understand.
please,
You
remind me.
spoke about how the Tolanis or the Moes may not be able to date a guy if the guy doesn't have money.
Yeah, that's our
per
main
se.
topic.
But
yes.
those are preferences. There's nothing wrong with that.
But that's
though.
the mistake you guys are making. She's already said that she has different men for different reasons. There's some men that are there for the D. It's not for the money. There's some men that are there for the money. She has people that
So
she
that guy
could be close
most probably
to
be
that's not
mainlander.
for the money. That's just, a lot of women that have these multiple relationships, a lot of these girls have one broke guy that's not bringing anything to the table.
All it brings is
do
big-
you understand? They're actually
big
even
D
financing
energy.
the guy. They're actually financing the guy.
Big D
But the
energy.
guy brings a certain
level of
energy. He brings a certain level of energy, a certain level of
just
D,
say it as it is. It
a
brings
certain,
D.
so
See,
many
guys,
other things.
Guys, no matter how you look at this, all right, like I said, this is a virus. And there's a certain level of people or young people that are now beginning to realize or feel like it is abnormal for you to be with a guy who doesn't spend.
Is it people or women? Is it women or feminists?
Ladies, that's what I mean. So I don't want to.
Is it,
so I don't want
is it
to
a
say
feminist thing?
it's not
Because it's
I'm not
beginning
going
to
to
seem
no,
like with
no,
all
no,
the
no, that's a
wokeness.
very, very wrong definition
I'm
of who a
asking,
feminist is.
I'm
No,
asking.
I'm not saying that. There's nothing feminist about it.
The reason why I'm saying this
it's
is because-
just
the reason why I'm
an
saying it,
idea.
in the
It's
past,
like I
this-
said, it's a wrong idea. It's a bad idea. That's why I called it a virus. Virus is bad.
Let me
right?
explain
All
myself.
right, yeah.
The reason why I say this is because in the past this is something that could be, and wrongly so, accepted for men. Now
Okay.
women are saying that I have multiple men,
Okay.
and it's okay for them to say so because accordingly we're in an equal world. So women and men should have equal opportunities and
Right.
everything. So it seems like a feminist type.
But you do know that there are men who actually leech off women.
No, but that's from time
Of course.
immemorial.
You understand what I'm
I mean,
saying?
take a look at gangs.
So, but they don't. But they
No,
don't feel.
Femi, that
but
would
they
enter.
don't
Don't
feel-
worry. That would enter.
But
That would
they,
enter.
but they don't feel like it's an entitlement. There are ladies who feel like if I'm dating you, I must be making money from you. I must be getting money from you, and that is a problem that I have with those certain, those type of
I
ladies.
think that's like
And I'll tell you
85%
what.
of the women in the world.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. The reason is because I've been outside the country. And I see how ladies behave outside
Sorry,
the country.
sir.
In fact,
Those of us
some-
that have not been outside the country, sorry,
some-
sir. Don't be angry, sir. Please, can you double it for this one? Those of us that have not gone there. Gang!
So they don't get passports.
Some of us we don't get
Yeah,
passports.
They don't get
What
passports.
have we
My point
Those
is
of us who
this.
never see dollars.
Yes,
Sorry,
wait,
sir.
nah.
Don't be
My
angry.
point is this. My point is this, right? You must understand that it's an ideology that a lot of girls have picked up that is wrong. But it's not going away because it is a virus.
Never going
Is
anywhere.
it just a virus? Or
It's a
just...
virus. And I'll tell you why. Go to Ghana. Go to Cotonou here.
They don't-
Bro, you ride. Ride to Cotonou and see how ladies behave. They don't expect...
God forbid, I'm not driving. My wife is watching this show. I'm not going there.
No, my point is this, right? This is for research.
No, I don't research reason.
Like, guy, I think what's going
Yeah,
on?
just put me in trouble.
You just
The next time I want to write down, my mom said, "Hey, research."
When you say you're going to
You
go
don't know that.
No,
like,
no,
no, you don't know that What are you researching?
So
Don't
you're
be
just
putting me in
going to
trouble like this, I beg.
Oh God, Lord, God, they shoot everybody. Hold on.
No.
It's so bad that even our village girls are already,
No, but the truth about
Come
life,
on.
the reality of Nigeria as we have it today is that money is actually the determinant of almost everything. On the male side, on the female side, can money sustain a relationship? Yes, it can. But just make sure that money doesn't finish. Because if that's the only game you have
to continue to
that
draw.
money must not finish.
You must.
And we've seen very classical examples of money putting you in a realm where you ordinarily should not be. Because you can't explain to me how a man in his 70s is picking a girl in her prime.
I got a question
money.
though. All this talk about money. What about good old sex holding a relationship together?
You need to get the money. But before you get to the
You
sex,
can't hold the woman down with
no.
sex.
Before you get to the sex, there's a process. That process, that's what the money comes in.
So the attraction is for how wealthy you are before a woman gives you consideration.
in all honesty, in all honesty,
those
Know
kind
what
of
you look
girls,
like.
those kind of girls are not looking for.
in all honesty,
that thing.
while I was growing, when we
They
were,
want money, bro.
when
They
we were
want to.
growing
They
up.
want to use iPhone 15 Pro Max
When
when
we
it
were
comes
growing
out.
Looking at the
They
modern
want
day
to go.
woman.
They want to travel.
No, but
they
when-
want to have money, cash.
when we're growing up, you had to have game.
Come on, man.
Money was secondary. You had to
Exactly.
have
Game was
Yes,
it.
there's something like game
But now
anymore.
there's no game anymore.
No,
Your game
that
is
PS5
money.
deal.
Your game is
PS5.
money.
Can I ask this question
Who would you be asking?
to you guys? We talk about money sustaining relationships and keeping women.
Right.
You all know about the richest men on the planet that have lost their wives. The
Right.
Bezoses,
The
the
money
Bill
can't
Gates,
keep you.
that their wives have actually
Before
left
you,
them.
before you
Okay,
go,
so why
let-
did
okay,
they-
so- no,
why
before
did
you
they leave
go,
them?
let me just remind you. Let me just say this. So there was one day, I was driving, and there was a girl beside me, one of my friends at that point, yeah, and she had done body enhancement.
The
yeah?
things that.
We were leaving a supermarket, and there was this guy. He pulled up, like, "Oh my God, you are beautiful." First off, he didn't even see me. And me, where he say, he didn't see me. All he saw was big bum.
Now so now.
And he said, "Can I have your number?" She was like, "No." And the guy took out his true story. Took out his phone and gave her and said, "I will call you." iPhone. I will call you. So guess what? Hold on. We entered
You're
my
thinking
car.
about using it, yeah?
We entered my car. Benzo. And the girl was like, he gave me his phone. No, you know what I'm
Baba,
saying?
you get Benz?
In my own grounds, I'm like, he gave me his phone. Can you imagine? I'm like, idiots.
Oh,
Rubbish. Bro, money they do things.
My brother.
This is why they tell you never reach 2 years old.
That's the thing.
He never reach 2 years. And the girl is not broke.
But let me now,
She has her own business.
bro, let me blow your mind. If
Now,
you had
those are the
brought
guys that caused the problem.
If you had brought out that phone and thrown it back at him and bought that phone for that girl,
Wait till 'cause I'm
I
at the
can
barrier.
bet it with you that girl will never, ever, she will never stop calling your phone.
No, but wait till concern me. So one of the things I've realized in this world is that you don't own and you can't control anybody.
Yes,
The moment you
absolutely.
understand that, life becomes easy. So this person I was talking about, at that point she was married. At that point, I think that
But
she
she
was
still
married.
collect phone.
And
So-
what happened after she collected the phone? Exactly. Did he call her?
So
Did he
we
get his
drove
phone back? Did she
we
keep
drove
it?
like 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
And the phone
went
rang.
to our own. No, she went to our own car, and I never bothered to ask her because in my mind I'm like, how? How?